Hey everybody, Jay Young again. We're talking about King Operating Corporation and why are we different, how are we different in today's world in investing in oil and gas. We wanted to be the disruptor of the industry because we care about the investor. We want the investor to make money. The more money the investor makes, the more money we make. So we want the investor to come first. How do we do that? We raised a $50 million fund. And with that $50 million, we're going out into an oil field that has been producing since 1923, almost 100 years. Been producing since 1923. And we purchased a lot of it. We leased the drilling rights on up to 20,000 acres. We're going to deploy capital into drilling 10 different wells, vertical wells that have been drilling. And then we're going to do 3 Niobrara sidetracks. These are wells that have already been drilled. And we're just going to cut a whipstock and go out horizontally into a field that's already producing oil. We're also going to drill 2 new Muddy Jade wells and drill another Cadell well. All of this, and we're going to, at this point next year, let's say the third quarter of next year, after we've deployed all this capital, we'll go out and get a reserve report. Like an appraisal on your house, an appraisal on this building. We'll find out what's the value. And what they're going to tell us is, okay, based on the price of oil, this asset is worth this much money. Well, come to find out, we've got a sneak peek into what that report's going to look like because we know based on us deploying this capital here, how much oil is going to come out of the ground. It's not going to change the price it won't change what comes out of the ground on the price of oil. You know, you drill a well, you complete a well, the same amount of oil is going to come out of the ground. Doesn't matter if it's $5 a barrel or $40 or $100 a barrel. The value is going to be different. So how do you value that? Well, we've come to find out. Look at this. We're going to spend the $50 million, and then we're going to get a reserve report next year based on $40, $60, and $80 oil. Matter of fact, I think $100 a barrel is $250 million. That same $50 million at $40 a barrel is 98. Are you happy with $40 oil and 98 million on your 50 million? I would think that's pretty good downside. At $60 million, that's 150 million. At $80 a barrel, that's 200. And at $100 a barrel, if oil is at $100 a barrel by the end of next year, I could see it happening. A lot of things going on. You can see $250 million. At this point, if you don't exit, you've got to exit. Either you sell a third of it, get all your money back to all your investors, or you sell it all, or you do whatever at that point. But to get to these numbers, it's not going to be hard. Deploy the capital here, and you do it here. Now, why do people lose money in oil and gas? Number one, they don't have the strategy we do. You know, old oil and gas programs. These are the old-timey oil and gas. You put money in, and all of a sudden you get a tax write-off. You get monthly income for as long as those wells produce. When they quit producing, that's it. No more. Last K1 goes to the bank, you're done. They have tax benefits. We have tax benefits. We have monthly income. They have monthly income. They don't have an exit strategy. They're not caring about an exit strategy. They may tell you they do, but they don't have one that has incredible amount of scalability like ours does. We have a great scalability. You can drill hundreds of wells within our acreage. And all we want to do is talk to somebody about scalability. We want to continue on. We want somebody to be able to carry this asset up to $1 billion or $2 billion. Not us. All we want to do is come in, put the $50 million in, tax benefits, monthly income. We want to exit with scale, and we have scalability. Now, we also have the 1031. So if somebody's made, let's say somebody's come in and made $50 million on a real estate transaction. They paid $100 million for real estate. They sold it at $150 million. They have a $50 million gain. Well, instead of taking that gain, they could tax defer it for a later year, and they could do a 1031 into our DST on this project. So you have an exact $50 million gain that goes into this 1031, and you don't pay taxes on it today. And you increase the value over time. So this is 1031 compliant. Very good. Look for your tax benefits in this. Tax benefits are very important in oil and gas. All the Hunts, the Joneses, all the people look at oil and gas for tax benefits, which is a blessing. But don't worry about tax benefits as much as you worry about one thing, and that's this right here. You take this $50 million and you drill these wells, and at $40, $60, $80, $100 a barrel, you're going to be happy. So go to our website, kingoperating.com, download our PPMs, call somebody there, 214-420-3000. Call me and let me know that you'd like to see a package on this project, and let's get started. Thank you very much.